Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so with Solo Leveling Arise, it seems that the developers have officially given us the first look of the costume competition that happened, of course. A costume for Sun Jin Woo will be added into the game, and perfect timing for Elisa to be on my lobby screen, because obviously we are going to be getting the costume for her. They're given away for free, but they've already modeled up and given us a preview of Sun Jin Woo. And on top of that, I might as well just give you guys all the info we know currently right now with what is officially planned for the anniversary, so you guys are aware and know about majority of the content that is going to be happening for the anniversary. More importantly, for right now, the key thing which everyone should be doing is just working on your power level. Alright, that is the number one thing right now. Like I said, there's a lot going on. I myself have gotten stronger, of course, so are my hunters, and again, everything that we're doing right now is more so leading towards the next workshop of Brilliant Light, of course, but there is more content too, so we'll go over everything as far as we know with what's happening with the first year anniversary, so everyone's in the loop and you know why you're getting strong for. Alright, but first things first, we got ourselves a costume. Now again, just a quick little reminder, if you guys do want to support me, that is greatly appreciated. We do monthly giveaways. Obviously the giveaways for this time round will be picked just before the anniversary pops off, and because it is the first year anniversary, I'm sure there's going to be anniversary packs, so anniversary packs will be up for grabs for the supporters of mine. Again, I do have access to every single code. We're waiting on the final code on what that's going to be. Hopefully it's more essence, so that's going to be fantastic. But in total, if you guys do want to support me, I'm able to give you a maximum of 2,000 essence with a few other bits and bobs. So again, the support is greatly appreciated. Again, deluxe pass are up for grabs. I do give away monthly essence packs to a lot of my supporters, of course, so you know, you're gonna grab something, and hoping for the anniversary side of things, there's more to be grabbed for my supporters. So again, really do appreciate it. It is on a monthly basis. I do my best not to pick one, not to pick two. I like to pick a lot of you guys to win. I hate doing giveaways where it's just like, alright, one person wins out of like freaking 100. It's like, bruh, really? Nah. We a lot of you guys get picked. So this is this is the brand new skin, as you guys can see. So this was through the competition. It honestly, to the person that created the costume and for it to be in game, congratulations. But like, what a feeling this must be to see your own creation into the game itself. And the skin itself looks absolutely amazing, very fitting for the first year anniversary, I will say. So yeah, hats off to the winner, and officially seeing their skin in game. Very beautiful. The illustration is truly done to an absolute T. Obviously with the plum sword right there, very nice. So hats off. You can see on how the Elisa skin will be looking like. The Hunter Association is preparing a special reward during D7 through D-Day. Okay, that's fine, cool. So with all of that, as you guys know, we are officially on our way for the anniversary. So the first year anniversary surprise notice first preview has been completed. Bada bing bada boom, looks beautiful. And then as you guys can see, the progression bar is going along. I believe the second special note will be the Alicia skin, of course, so you can see how that's going to look, of course. And then yeah, the check-in countdown, which I'm sure there's going to be a ton of resources, but more importantly, I reckon there's going to be a ton of essence coming our way, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, we're officially on the road to the first year anniversary for Solo Leveling Arise. Okay, so there's a little bit of confusion going on and a bit of an error, which I'll speak about right now. So obviously, one thing which I will just quickly throw in, through the anniversary, there will be a brand new shadow being added. I believe it's going to be an original shadow, so not sure on who it's going to be. We don't know what the plan is. More than likely, it could be a shadow potentially supporting whatever Chayan's going to be doing, maybe. I mean, we've seen in the past where a character is dropped and the shadow is predominantly helping out the previous meta. But with where everything stands, it really is kind of up in the air on what this new shadow will really be bringing to the table in terms of their leader skill. So yeah, new shadow. Now with all of that, going back to the login that we've got, or the reward, so a lot of people saw this and it's like, oh my god, alright, good resources, you know, there's a lot of shadow buffs going on. Now if you look at day 7, it says 1,000 shadow traces. Oh my god, honestly I had to double take it. I was like, wait, are they what? 1,000? Are you serious right now? It's a bug. Oh, it's an error. It's an error. Unfortunately, it is not 1000 shadow tracers. If you head over to the KR one, and if you look at with all the rewards and whatnot, it's all basically the same. 100 shadow tracers. So they added an extra 0 by accident. So that was the error. We're not getting 1000. I'm hoping that the developers see this and be like, oh my god, the player base are like, they've seen it says 1000. Should we just commit to it? Why not? Let's just commit to it. I'm hoping that's the case, but just so you guys are aware, everywhere else it's showing 100 traces, whereas the I guess the main form page, as you could say, or the global form page, it says 1000. So let's cross our fingers and cross our toes that the developers just kind of lean into it and be like, you know what, let's just give them the 1000. But they might just, you know, sneaky just kind of rub out the 10 and just make it 100. So just to put everyone at ease, it is not 1000, it is 100. It is from the developer's error, but let's hope that the developers just go, you know what, screw it, give them 1000. On top of that, with what else to come through the anniversary that we know of, the gems are going to be expanded, so make sure that you are doing your modes right here. Oh, sorry, the battlefield. I know that, you know, probably some of you guys have probably completed out the gems, but the gem side of things are going to be expanding even more. So yeah, make sure that you're grinding your gems, so that way when it does get implemented through the anniversary, you can just straight off the bat give yourself some good power increase, as well as increase in stats through attack, defense, precisions, or whatever you're trying to build up, of course. So that is something to take note. So there's that. Obviously, Simulation Gate will also be able to, where you can use the tickets all in one go rather than one at a time, so it will make life grinding a lot easier, which is very nice, of course. You guys are aware Cheyenne's going to be the new anniversary character, so that's the character in line on what we're getting. Now on top of that, also please be aware that Sun Jin Woo will be getting a brand new job change. So that new skin more than likely could be very well fitted into the newest job change. So keep that in mind with the new job change. You guys know the drill. As you guys can see, we could get a new ruin, we could get a new blessing, so keep your materials for blessing stones and ruins ready, because with a new job change, with harder difficult bosses coming along, I'm sure the developers are going to be providing us, I mean, to be fair, we had 2 blessings. I think we're due a ruin. I think we're due a new skill, ladies and gentlemen, so prepare, just make sure to be ready for that. On top of all of that, as you guys are aware, new story, we are going to be getting the Busan gates as well as the school attack, and then we're going to be, so basically more story, additional story, and then of course workshop or brilliant light. So there is going to be tougher, more difficult bosses, so you know, getting as much strength as we can now, it's going to mean a lot, because we've got some tougher new content to tackle. So that's also going to be exciting. So that's also confirmed for the anniversary update. That is what, three weeks away. Like, it's so close now. Like, time is flying past. Another thing to talk about that's going to be added, it is amplification. We can strengthen our ruins even further. As of right now, we can upgrade our blessings and ruins right to the next tier, the next stage. The amplification will basically stat boost it. So amplification is a system that allows hunters to strengthen their higher grade skill ruins and blessing stones by using duplicate ones, enabling them to achieve even more powerful effects. The refinement system is scheduled to be added in March update, which we've already got, by the way. And then the amplification system was supposed to be introduced in April, but it's going to be introduced in May with the anniversary update, just an FYI. So yeah, that is right. So with the amplification system, it's actually kind of, so it's got, well, to be fair, realistically, for the most part, a lot of us should have legendary, well, I say a lot of us, some of us, maybe a low amount of us, who knows, should have legendary ruins and blessings stones just sitting there and just kind of keep them there. And then in terms of using the refinement to get them to the higher grade, only focus on the broken ones, of course. Everything else you can just kind of leave at ease, but this is more of a reason to kind of potentially leave them be. So for example, with myself, if I head over to my bag, do I have anything good for the ruin side of things? I mean, I've been using mine, to be honest, boys, because I've been getting the higher grade versions. Okay, so here's a prime example, right? Reawakening is one of the best blessings, and so I got 2 at the ready. So when the amplification comes on in, I can amplify this. And we can see on how that's going to work. Now, it did say amplify the higher grade, so I'm hoping it means the legendary to the red form. Because if it means that we can only amplify the red grade of it, then that's just going to be that's going to be brutality. Okay, but I'm hoping it's legendary form, because then everyone has everyone across the board has a fighting chance to get some form of a better version of the blessing stones, of course. So yeah, this is the reason why I bring it up. So as you guys can see, this is where we can kind of take it a step further for the grade, but because it's in this page, I'm hoping it's not the fact that, because it does say high tier. Oh my god, I hope it's legendary though, I really do. That's the only thing I'm skeptical on. Skill runes and blessing stones often through refinement undergo further growth through the amplification system. Amplification system allows hunters to strengthen their higher grade skill runes. I'm hoping and praying that this categorizes the legendary and then the red form of the blessing and skill rune. Yeah, I'm fingers crossed, boys, fingers crossed. But as of right now, ladies and gentlemen, that is everything that we know of that is confirmed for the anniversary update. All right, so even more when it comes to working on our skill runes and blessings. Just when we thought it ended, nope, it doesn't end. We've got more difficult content to come in terms of on what's going to be keeping us occupied in terms of tackling new bosses and whatnot. There will be logins, pre-login rewards happening up on the lead up to the anniversary, and new character simulation gate will be more easy to farm out on. What else? I'm missing something. Oh yeah, the gem slot expansion, along with Sun Jiwoo getting his job change. To be fair, it would not be a bad idea to save everything now, so that way when he does get his job change and we do get the new blessing or ruin, we can then maximize and start focusing more on that side of things, of course, whilst maximizing getting the new ruin and blessing. So that is everything, ladies and gentlemen. That is all we have for what is to come for the anniversary. That is everything that we know of. Again, furthermore stuff will be added as we go along, as we're leading into the anniversary. But with the good chunk of it, that is everything. That is everything. So yeah, keep on grinding, keep on getting stronger, because we're going to need to be the strongest we can be